If there's any one series which pretty much defined my childhood, that series would be Digimon. With the upcoming release of Digimon Adventure Tri, an anime series meant to celebrate the 15th anniversary of the franchise, and the second sequel to the first anime series, Digimon Adventure, I think that now is as good a time as any to look at what started this whole thing. For those of you who are out of the loop, you might be wondering, what is Digimon? Well, to put it simply, Digimon is what happens when a Tamagotchi spin-off evolves into something far greater, to the point where it completely eclipses its inspiration in both scope and creativity. Digimon is a vast multimedia franchise which, in addition to the virtual pets it originated from, also includes toys, collectibles, trading card games, video games, manga, and anime. While individual works in the Digimon franchise often take place in separate continuities, the entire series is based upon a single premise. With the advent of modern computer technology, an entire alternate dimension evolves from the computer data within Earth's digital communications networks. This alternate dimension, known as the digital world, is inhabited by fantastic creatures of all shapes and sizes known as digital monsters, or Digimon for short. The first anime series, Digimon Adventure, follows the journey of 7 children in summer camp as they are whisked away to the digital world against their will, and find themselves having not only to survive the perils of this new dimension, but also to save both the Earth and the digital world from the forces of evil. Thankfully, our heroes find out that they're not alone in this arduous task, as each of them find themselves with a partner Digimon to aid them on their quest. With the aid of a small trinket called a Digivice, each of our heroes can harness the power of an empathetic bond they share with their partner in a process known as Digivolution, which, as you can guess, involves transforming into a stronger and often larger form. As our heroes face progressively stronger foes, this special Digivolution process allows the partner Digimon to rapidly progress through 6 different levels of power: Fresh, In Training, Rookie, Champion, Ultimate, and Mega. At first, our heroes are only able to cause their partners to digivolve to the champion level, which, while helpful against lesser villains and various minions, ultimately proves ineffective against the main bad guys after the first arc. In order for their partner Digimon to digivolve even further to the ultimate level, our heroes, by now known as the Digidestined, need the help of special trinkets known as the Tags and Crests. The tags are found early on in the adventure as little necklaces with small slots in them. Into these slots, small tablets called crests can be inserted, each of which bears a symbol that represents a certain virtue: courage, friendship, knowledge, love, reliability, sincerity, and hope. And also the Crest of Light, which is a bit strange in that it doesn't represent any trait in particular, but that's a story for another video. As the Digidestined are told, these crests are key to restoring total harmony to the digital world, as by acting according to the traits each of the crests represent, they can allow their partners to digivolve one stage beyond Champion and into the ultimate level. Beyond their stated purpose, the crests are shown to have certain other powers as well, such as when the character Mimi's Crest of Sincerity wakes her up from a gas-induced sleep, and when the crests all project energy lassos to bind the monstrous opponent Venom Myotismon. So that makes the crests a series of magical artifacts with vaguely defined powers, each representing a different virtue, and when harnessed by individuals who act according to those virtues, can defeat evil and restore harmony. That sounds awfully familiar. Hold on a minute though, aren't we forgetting something? As I've explained before, the crests allow the Digidestined's partners to digivolve to the ultimate level, but if you can recall, there is actually one level beyond ultimate. If the crests can only allow for digivolution to ultimate, then how exactly do the Digidestined's partners reach the mega level? That's a good question, and the answer is, they don't. Most of them, anyway. Out of the original 7 Digidestined, plus the 8th who joins halfway through the series, only 2 of our heroes ever get their partners to the Mega level: Tai, bearer of the Crest of Courage, and Matt, bearer of the Crest of Friendship. To take a look at why this is, we're going to have to dig a little bit deeper. As you may recall, I'd previously mentioned how the crests were able to project energy lassos to bind the villain Venom Myotismon. It's during Venom Myotismon's first appearance in the episode previous that we first learned of the existence of the Mega level. Up until that point, it was assumed in-universe that Ultimate was the highest level, hence the name given to the level in the English dub being Ultimate. Naturally, Venom Myotismon being not only one level higher than every main Digimon, but also a massive demonic beast of kaiju-like proportions, our heroes soon find themselves completely outclassed. Conveniently enough, however, they also learn of a prophecy that foretells of a way to defeat Venom Myotismon.
I begin to grow bored with you!
What does the prophecy say? Angels will shoot arrows of hope and light at the loved ones of those they have been sent to protect. And a miracle will happen. Okay, if Anjumon and Anjawoman are the angels in the prophecy...
So then who are the ones they've been sent to protect?
That must mean TK and Kari. The angels will shoot arrows at their loved ones.
It's simple. Allow me to explain. Say I'm kind of like a guardian angel. Whose guardian angel am I? Yours. And who do you love the most?
I was getting to that. My mom and dad, obviously.
Exactly. But TK and Kari not only have moms and dads, they have something else, too. They have brothers. In a word, bingo!
So with that particular bit of exposition, our heroes soon find a way out of this sticky situation, with TK being the bearer of the Crest of Hope, and Kari being the bearer of the Crest of Light, and both their partners being angels, as well as their brothers being Digidestined themselves. It becomes clear from this prophecy what they need to do. TK and Kari must use the power of their crests to give their arrows of hope and light to their partners, who must then fire the arrows at Matt and Tai. Upon being struck by the arrows, however, they find themselves to be completely unharmed, and in a flash of light their partners suddenly warp Digivolve to the Mega level to fight Venom Myotismon on more equal footing. At first glance this development might seem like nothing more than a Deus Ex Machina, but there's actually something much deeper happening below the surface. As has long been established previously in the series, the Digivolution from Rookie to Champion is powered by each Digidestined sharing their emotional energy with their partner. So it's quite easy to extrapolate from this that this empathy and compassion are both vital to the overall Digivolution process. But wouldn't it be ridiculous to say that each Digidestined's partner is the only one that they share empathy and compassion towards? Would they not show the same thing for each other? And as a matter of fact, they do. Even before Kari was counted among the Digidestined, we saw in a previous episode where Tai briefly returned to his home that both he and his siblings share a very close relationship with each other. Tai's close relationship with his sister is what drives much of the conflict when it's eventually discovered that she's the 8th Digidestined, and Tai struggles to come to terms with the danger that his sister is now placing herself in. Conversely, Matt's relationship with his brother TK was somewhat distant at the start of the series due to split custody when their parents divorced. However, we can see them grow closer to each other over the course of the series up to when they fight Venom Myotismon, at which point they've grown nearly inseparable. In this sense, the arrows of hope and light are not simply plot devices but also metaphors for the familial bonds that Tai and Matt share with their siblings, and a means of showing their own character development with regards to their relationship to TK and Kari. This idea of relationships between human characters being tied to further Digivolution isn't isolated either. In the Japan-only PSP adaptation of Digimon Adventure, the other Digidestined can have their partners reach the Mega level if they have a high enough bond rank, which is a stat measuring friendships, similar to the social link system in Persona 4. And in the sequel series, Digimon Adventure 02, reaching the ultimate level is achieved through DNA Digivolution, where two champion Digimon fuse together into a single ultimate, and this Digivolution is powered by two separate Digidestined achieving such a close harmony with each other that their hearts literally beat as one. From a thematic point of view, I also think it makes sense that the characters whose partners first reach the Mega level are the ones who bear the crests of courage and friendship, as both of these traits are the core traits needed to trigger every single Digivolution in the series. What do I mean? Well, it's only through the friendships that they share with their partners and with each other that each Digidestined possesses the emotional bonds that are required for the Digivolution process. And it's only from the courage to face whatever challenges stand in their way, whether it be the monster of the week or simply their own issues, that they can even begin to harness that power. Even the crests that represent different virtues can only truly be activated when each Digidestined recognizes their own character flaws and how they fail to live up to the virtue that their crest represents. I don't know about you guys, but I think that takes a lot of courage. Being willing to admit to yourself that you failed to do what's right isn't easy, and a lot of people would rather hide from their own flaws than truly confront them. So from a thematic point of view, it only makes sense that the characters representing courage and friendship would be the ones to have their partners reach the Mega level, as the traits carried in their crests form the core of the virtues that all of the crests as a whole represent. But that's just my interpretation. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this analysis of mine, and I will see you all next time.